Hello everyone, Patricius Juandono here. Today's topic is about linguistics. I'm going to explain PS rules. PS stands for phrase structure rules. Okay, so this is important because this is going to be a foundation, the foundation for other more advanced analysis in linguistics. Okay, so I'm going to explain it and hopefully it will be helpful for you to analyze a sentence according to the PS rule. Okay, let's dive into my presentation.
Okay, students, this is the topic for today, how to analyze sentences with phrase structure rules. I'm going to walk you through step by step so that you will understand how to analyze a sentence with these PS rules, phrase structure rules. So the phrase structure rules is, it goes like this. If there is a sentence and the sentence is composed of or is made up of noun phrase or NP plus verb phrase or VP. Yeah. So this is the basic rules of PS rules. Noun phrase or NP plus VP, verb phrase. So for example, if you have a sentence, they like bananas, then this can be broken down into they as the noun phrase, and then you have like bananas as the verb phrase. Yeah. So those two are the two basic elements of a sentence, noun phrase plus verb phrase. In turn, like bananas as a verb phrase can still be broken down further into like as the verb, and then you have bananas here, bananas as the noun. Yeah. So for example, if you have a sentence, I saw a book on the table, this is composed of, again, noun phrase, which is in this case is the I, and then verb phrase, saw a book on the table. Again, noun phrase plus verb phrase. Okay, this can still be broken down further into the following. So saw a book on the table is composed of saw as a verb phrase or as a verb, yeah, plus a book on the table as the noun phrase. Okay, so remember that this long phrase can still be broken down into verb phrase plus noun phrase. And you still see here, there is a phrase which can still be broken down further, a book on the table. A book on the table is composed of a book, which is a noun phrase, or a noun if it is only a single word like this. Then you have on the table, this is now a prepositional phrase or abbreviated into PP, prepositional phrase, because this is a preposition. Remember that a preposition is a word followed by a noun. This is a noun, so you have on here as the preposition. And on the table here can still be broken down further into on as the preposition and the table as the noun phrase. Okay, so that's how you do a PS rules analysis. You start from a sentence, you break it down into noun phrase and verb phrase, and then if you still have a long phrase like this, you break it down further. You analyze it further into its elements or constituents. Okay, now let's go to the exercise. Again, let me remind you that the basic rule is noun phrase or NP plus verb phrase or VP. Yeah. Now, let's see. Now, how would you analyze this sentence? The bright students created a device. Okay, this is the answer. The bright students as the NP, noun phrase, plus created a device is the verb phrase. Yeah, NP plus VP. And in turn, the bright students can still be analyzed into the as the determiner or article. So if you find an article, then you call it determiner. Yeah? And then you have bright as an adjective. You know that bright is an adjective. And then you have students as the noun. Yeah. created device can still be analyzed further into created as the verb plus a device as the noun. Okay. Now, what about this one? Again, this is the basic rule of PS rule. Noun phrase plus verb phrase. Yeah. The anxious refugees were waiting under the bridge. Now, how do you analyze this? Yes, this is the anxious refugees were waiting under the bridge is composed of the anxious refugees, which is the NP, noun phrase, plus were waiting under the bridge as the verb phrase. Okay, NP plus VP. And you see long phrases here, so they can be broken down further. Were waiting under the bridge is actually composed of were waiting as the verb plus under the bridge, which is the PP. PP still remembers what PP is? Yeah, prepositional phrase. Yeah, because under is actually a preposition because it is followed by the bridge, which is a noun. Yeah. Were waiting, in turn, can be analyzed into were as the auxiliary plus waiting as the verb. Under the bridge, under is actually the preposition and the bridge is the noun phrase. Okay. The bridge can still be broken down into the as the determiner and bridge as the noun. Okay, so whenever you meet a sentence, whenever you want to analyze a sentence, do it this way. This is how you apply the PS rule in analyzing a sentence. Remember, sentence is composed of noun phrase plus verb phrase. Okay? Okay, good luck and see you again in my next lesson. Goodbye.